Listen, though, you mentioned Shu McGorath Halo drama.
Yes.
He's from a game that I kind of like.
Oh, yeah. I'm right there
Marvel,
with you.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Best ever. Personal opinion only.
It's
That's what
downloaded
Hub
on my
says, too.
PlayStation 3. That's what I say. Well, because here's the thing, right? Okay, I'll get into it, but it's the only reason I even still have a PS3. I happened to download it when they had available on the PlayStation Store, and Halo Drama comes over, and we squab and get into some serious throwdowns. Just have so much fun with it. And we've heard 3 people just amongst us 5 say, "Hey, this is the best fighting game ever." So it would make sense that Total Eclipse is looking into re-releasing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 following an online campaign from Maximilian. I myself am
personally
torn.
who is also personally, sorry to interrupt, one of my favorite YouTubers. If you ever see this at any point, shout out to Maximilian. He's awesome.
Absolutely.
Dude, our homie Michael B. Jordan's also campaigning for it to be re-released. So
hell yeah.
I would love for it to be because I'm torn. I would love for it to be re-released because I'd love to get it for like a system that I can stream, because I can't stream to PS3.
Yeah.
I'd have to do some sort of, or janky setup or some converters and stuff that I so far have not been motivated to figure out. So that would be great. I think the problem would be is Marvel vs. Capcom 2's characters. Okay, so there's different types of fighters, right? To me, there's really 2 types of fighters. There's the fighters from my youth that went into the arcade, that went into a home console, you played locally, maybe you have some sort of online function added for a re-release, but there's no updating of the characters. Nowadays, fighting game gets released, they can do all sorts of back-end balancing on the Street Fighters and shit like that.
It's Capcom. It's going Super Mega Ultimate Capcom versus Marvel 2 re-release PS5 edition Ultimate Plus.
Sure. Well, hey, they do that with Street Fighter, so exactly.
Right.
Street Fighter 2 Third Strike Turbo Edition Super. But
new champions.
Yeah.
Right.
But not all the characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 are balanced.
No.
Like, I will destroy people with Sentinel because he's not balanced at all.
Not at all.
I don't even use him anymore because his defense is so high and his attacks so unorthodox and so powerful.
And long range as fuck. You can't get close to this fucking dude.
Like, he is a slow character. That's his only weakness. But what does it matter? He's slow. You run up on him, he puts up his shields, and then rocket punches you across the...
He really does.
And then brings up his knee, and a little thing comes out of his knee that you didn't expect.
He will real life flick you completely to the other side of the screen. You can't get anywhere near this fucking dude. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my best team at Marvel vs. Capcom is obviously Colossus, Juggernaut, and Sentinel.
Yeah.
That's my eternal team.
He does Iron Man.
And War Machine.
He does Iron Man, some guy with the sword. He's a little short guy.
Strider?
Yeah, it's got to be Strider.
Maybe?
It's Strider.
Does he have a mask and a scarf on?
Yes.
That's Strider for sure. That's one of my favorites.
And then who does he... I can't remember who his third is. I'll have to ask him later. And I'll message it in chat. But he always does the same 3 people. And it's like, really, Hubs? You gonna go with your best characters right now?
I mean, it'd be like that. Of course, you're gonna have your main 3. Like, of course, I know D's main 3. He knows my main 3. We call them ninjas. Right, classic. Ryu, Akuma, and Ken in that order. But of course, you're gonna have your signatures. But every once in a while, while we're in the middle or whatnot, we'll branch out. We'll do, games of like different sets, like X-Men. What did I do the last time? The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah. Sabretooth, Magneto, Juggernaut. Yeah.
Right. Shit like that. You branch off just to make it a fun game. Female Street Fighter characters. And, shit like that. The female X-Men characters. and you just do some random shit. But everybody has their particular squad. Like worst case scenario, and I'm not bragging, I'm not talking shit. None of that shit, none of it. You know, we're pretty even when it comes to that game.
Oh yeah.
But but if you really want to break it down, if I pick 3 Ken Masters, you're gonna have a bad fucking day.
No, I get fucked when you do that. Basically,
He is, at least for me, he is the best character that I can fuck with in that game, completely.
yeah, for sure. Cause yeah, I'll be floating up there, and then yeah, you've got that move where he just goes straight up. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot all about that.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I like being one of the only people on planet Earth that can actually play this game. So from that standpoint, like I kind of don't want them to re-release it, but I think it would be cool. I just don't expect them to be balanced characters. Like Sentinel is god tier. I don't even use him
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Sentinel is absolutely ridiculous.
I like.
If
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
If excuse me, I've never been to any tournaments or anything like that. But if I ever went to one, I can probably almost guarantee that Sentinel would be banned
Yeah,
because he's
for sure.
ridiculous. Yeah, you can't hurt the motherfucker, and you can't get close to the motherfucker. It's dumb.
And he has unorthodox attacks that.
Right.
Yeah. I liked Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I actually played the hell out of that, but the thing that eventually made me like, okay, I want to play 2, is there was like no X-Men characters. To me that was the fatal flaw of that game.
And then
The newest Marvel versus Capcom was shit.
Yeah, it bombed bad. Like I think
they gave me Easter eggs.
Yeah, if you're
Freaking
talking,
I bought the big collector's edition because we wanted the figures and the Infinity Stones, and they were Easter eggs. Literally, they're stupid.
No doubt. Were they at least hard boiled? That's all I got. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway,
she did not enjoy that. Do you see the look on her face when you said that?
I watch the playback. I always do.
Yeah, this one might be a little choppy.
But my thing is, if they do re-release it, like I was talking shit in the threads. I mean all that shit. I don't care about the balance and price. If you re-release that shit and to the updated systems and that shit has online play, I'm on it from day one.
Oh yeah, I'm there with you.
And don't get me wrong, you know how online play is. I might fuck around and meet a couple people that'll serve me my ass. But
I'm sure you will.
I'm definitely willing to jump on that shit. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Do they got like a Final Fantasy type role playing game version of this or no? No.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say no. That's not even a story mode in that game.
Yep.
Nope.
Well, I
It's
guess
just straight fighting.
I'll come out of that one. I'm cool.
Hands get tired after a while. It's like,
Right? Yeah.
okay.
I'm really not into callous thumbs at 35. I'm cool.
That happens to me. Last time Halo Drama was over playing, for whatever reason, after like I was just going hard on our like second or third match, and my hand was just tired for the whole rest of the night. And he actually got the best of me that night.
I was just thinking that. No, that's what I've said about game. That's when you know you're going hard on a game.
Yeah.
It's when it's finally over or you finally have a second to rest. You realize one or if not both of your hands are fucking numb and a little cold too. Like, son of a bitch.
Take my strong hand.
That's those
The last time I tried to get really good at, I believe it was the first Marvel vs. Capcom. Was it Marvel vs. Capcom?
That was what PlayStation.
It was on Dreamcast.
Yeah, that was PlayStation 1.
Marvel vs.
Dreamcast
Capcom
was
2 was
2.
on Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was
No,
2.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I tried to get really good at one because I was like, man, I need something to compete with. And like I fucked my thumb up so bad I couldn't bend it because the callus was so raw and big on my thumb that I was like, it's not that motherfucking serious, okay? Where my Final Fantasy at?
It's like those fucking people with arcade sticks. Like fucking.
Yeah,
Right.
see, I should have probably got that. Maybe if I got into that, I wouldn't have to worry about my thumb so bad. But
No, I've said that
Wireless
about.
ones of that
Couldn't
are
do it.
so expensive.
Mm-hmm. The good ones.
It's like
You
those.
know, actually, I have an idea. I wonder if it would work. I bet you if you guys find either a Raspberry Pi or a ramen emulator machine, I guarantee that you could probably fucking find a ROM that you guys can stream from.
We'll have to check that out.
So
I'm pretty sure there's a emulator for these things, but don't
And
tell
my
Sony.
my
Never mind.
Raspberry Pi underneath of me, but it's over on that
I think
shelf now.
one of the
not close enough for all the jokes I could
machines I was
possibly
looking
have for
at.
that. Um, yeah, you had me thinking about the Dreamcast. Had me thinking about D and I playing that game for hours up at Funko Land.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Funcoland. Oh shit.
Yep.
Back in the
The
day,
old Funko
Oh,
Land
old
days.
school.
right?
Used to just ignore customers to play games.
Get the fuck out of here! I want to play.
Right.
That's how I was when Guitar Hero first came out.
Excuse me, sir. Hold up.
I want to do this trade. Take your trade somewhere else. We're going to give you $2.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you see that health bar? Do you see this timer? 1 second, please. That's another thing that I've noticed that D and I have to try to remember to do every time we play that game is turn the timer off.
Yeah.
Because there are so many times that we will push it to the limit and the time will go off.
They were like, "Fuck,
Right.
That
It's
is
like,
the
damn
worst
it.
thing in a fighting game.
this was heating up."
I think we just be so excited to get to it because we don't get to it, as much as we used to back in the day. We're older now,
Yeah.
got kids, all that stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
when I do go over to his house, we know it's finally about to go down. So we just get excited, turn it on, and just get the boxing, and then we go through like 2 or 3 rounds before we're like, we should probably turn that timer off.
Right. Omega Level Nerd D Square here. I hope you enjoyed this little excerpt from our show, the Omega Level Nerds podcast. I really do appreciate you checking us out. If you like what you watched today, then please check us out. There is the link to the whole entire show, over an hour's worth of some nerdy goodness for you. So definitely hope you check it out. Well, thank you very much. As always, peace and love. We'll talk to you again soon.